All right, well, we told you about General Motors. Paul just told you, dropping the $7 million sponsorship for Tiger Woods. But that is not the case with two of the biggest banks who just got billions of dollars in taxpayers' money. Listen to this. Both Citigroup and AIG are spending hundreds of millions of dollars for the naming rights on two sports sponsorships. Citigroup just got a $45 billion taxpayer bailout, but they still plan on spending $400 million for the naming rights to the new stadium for the New York Mets at $20 million a year. That stadium is supposed to open next year. As for AIG, well, they also got billions and billions from taxpayers, yet they still plan on spending $125 million to sponsor a British soccer team, the big one, Manchester United. According to one member of Congress, quote, "This type of spending is unacceptable to Citigroup's new business partner, the American taxpayer." That's for sure. All right, Sandra.
And another day, another bailout, $1 billion bailout. Citigroup just picked up another $20 billion, and that money is supposed to be used to cover bad loans and toxic debt. So if you've been hit upon hard times and you owe Citibank, will any of this money help you out? San Diego attorney Carl Starrett is here this morning to answer that question and a couple of more for us. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here. First off, why did the U.S. government decide to really go in and help Citibank again?
Well, they decided that Citibank was so big that they couldn't let it fail because they have their hands in so many different pots, from credit cards and mortgages and so many other investments, that they decided Citibank was just vital for it to stay in business for our economy.
And what will this do to taxpayers, customers of Citibank that are struggling to pay their bills? Citibank gets $20 billion. Is this going to affect any of the customers, any of the people related to that bank?
Ironically, it may end up hurting some of those customers because Citibank has already announced plans to raise interest rates on about 20% of its credit card customers. They're raising ATM fees at their banks, and the specifics of the plan haven't really been made public. I do know that there are some requirements to reduce interest rates on people with home loans to Citibank that are having trouble paying that, but the specifics are really, they're just really not made public yet, so it's hard to tell exactly how it's going to impact the people that really need help.
Now, this is not the first parachute that Citibank has received from the government. They've received billions of dollars earlier. Is this going to be enough to save them?
It's hard to say because we don't know how they're going to use the money. I mean, when they passed the bailout package earlier this year, we were told that it was going to be used by the government to buy bad loans, and instead banks are using it to buy other banks.
Right. What advice do you have? I mean, you come in contact with a lot of people. What advice do you have for people who owe money to some of these troubled financial institutions? Do they keep paying their mortgages? Do they keep paying the bills that they owe, even though they may go under?
Well, the biggest thing is to take a global picture of your financial situation. You need to find out, how much are you spending? Are you spending wisely? Are you spending within your means? And plan out what you need to do to make a financial plan work. Sometimes that may involve a bankruptcy. Sometimes that may involve debt negotiations and debt management. You just really have to take a picture at what you're spending and keep in contact with your lenders, because a lot of times they are willing to work with you.
I would imagine in your line of business you are seeing a great number of people that are coming in and are just desperate and just despondent over what's happened here. What advice do you have for them?
Again, look at your budget. Sit down, write out how much you're spending. If you're in over your head, call someone like me and see if bankruptcy is an option for you. Maybe you can save your home. It's all about the budget. You need to track what you're spending and spend within your means, and if you can't do it, seek help from someone like me that can help you get out of that situation.
Carl Starrett, thanks so much for your time. Appreciate it this morning.
My pleasure.